Bombshell, bombshell, bombshell. The United States government just submitted a shocking report to President Donald Trump demanding that Nigeria repeal Sharia law and blasphemy laws or face serious consequences. This is an official congressional report from February 25, 2026, and the recommendations are explosive. Nigeria is about to be shaken like never before. Drop a comment right now. Type repeal it if you support US demand, or type keep it if Sharia should stay. Smash that like button. After Trump threatened to come into Nigeria, guns blazing to stop what he called genocide of Christians, a congressional delegation led by Tom Cole visited Nigeria. They went to IDP camps in Benue, where they saw over 600,000 displaced Christians. They investigated, gathered evidence, and now submitted findings to Trump. The report is titled Ending the Persecution of Christians in Nigeria. Buried in recommendations is the most controversial demand. Number 8 says demand the repeal of Sharia codes and criminal anti-blasphemy laws. When Nigerians saw this, the internet exploded. Muslims saying this will never happen. Christians saying finally. Now, understand this. Sharia law was not always in Nigeria. Former Zamfara Governor Ahmed Sani Yerima introduced it in 1999, only 27 years ago. Before that, Nigeria had one legal system. But since Sharia was implemented, it has been used to target non-Muslims. Blasphemy laws used to jail and kill Christians. Remember Deborah Samuel, the Christian student burned alive in Sokoto for alleged blasphemy? That was Sharia in action. Now see what Muslims are saying. Omar Sani posted Sharia legal system has come to stay forever. He said the movement goes forward until someone implements it 100% across whole Nigeria. Ghazali Osman Sani said blasphemy laws will never be repealed. He called it divine law not subject to amendment. They say this came from God and no human can change it, not Nigerian constitution. Not United States, nobody. Former Senator Ahmed Sani admitted the ambition of every Muslim in Nigeria is to make Nigeria a Sharia state. This is not secret. They say it openly. This is exactly why US demands repeal, because Boko Haram ISWAP bandits all justify attacks using Sharia ideology. The US report lists multiple recommendations: increase security in Christian communities, hold terror sponsors accountable, cut funding to militias, name and shame perpetrators, impose sanctions on individuals tolerating violence, block Nigerian beef exports until Fulani attacks stop. These are serious consequences, but BJ's recommendation is Sharia repeal. If Nigeria refuses, what will US do? Trump threatened military action. He said fast, vicious, and sweet consequences. Now the critical question. Can Nigeria remain one country with two legal systems? Sharia and not secular in South and claim unity? Team one law for all or team each region own law? Drop your answer. Here is reality many fear to say. Every country allowing Sharia to take root eventually became full Islamic states. Egypt was Christian, Turkey was secular, Afghanistan was modern, Iran had freedom. What happened? Sharia took over slowly until it consumed everything. Those refusing to convert were killed or forced to flee. This is ethnic cleansing. It happened in Iraq, Sudan, happening in Nigeria through Boko Haram bandits, headsmen. The pattern is clear. US study history. They see what is coming, trying to stop Nigeria becoming another Afghanistan. What happens next? US presents demands to Tinubu. Tinubu takes to National Assembly. Northern lawmakers will refuse. They say Sharia non-negotiable. South demands one law. Nigeria at crossroads. Either divide into separate nations or force everyone under one secular system. No middle ground. US knows this. Not playing games. If Nigeria refuses sanctions, come. Military aid stops. Economic consequences severe. If Christian killings continue, Trump promised military intervention. Subscribe because next 30 days determines Nigeria's future. Will Tinubu cave to US pressure? Will not repeal Sharia, or will Nigeria split? This is not about religion, about whether Nigeria survives as one nation with two legal systems. Answer coming soon.